And so we're here once again to do case number 1, 2 voice, 712 words on the subject of auto accident at 230 words per minute. I'm going to take a deep breath and do this the best I can. Ready? Let's write. Question. State your name, please. Answer, Thomas Norwood Jr. Question. How old are you? Answer, 23. Question. And have you always lived at that address? Answer, last 15 years. Question. And you live with whom? Answer, my mother and dad. Question. Now then, tell the court, were you also arrested and convicted of automobile theft in the past? Answer, yes. Question. When? Answer, August of 1991. Question. You served time? Answer, 20 months. Question. Where? Answer, reformatory. Question. Where? Answer, reformatory at St. Charles. Question. Were you placed on parole after 20 months? Answer, yes, sir. Question. And then you return home to your mother and dad? Answer, yes, sir. Question. Did you go to work after that? Answer, yes, sir. Question. And for whom did you work? Answer, the Burnside store. Question. And how long did you work there? Answer, about a month and a half. Question. And did you report to Mr. Anderson over at the Department of Public Welfare during this time? Answer, yes, sir. Question. And I'll ask you whether or not you got a job after that. Answer, yes, sir. He said that I could get another job. Question. Where was your next employment? Answer, General Auto and Tire Store. Question. How long did you work there? Answer, about a month until I got into this. Question. Until you were arrested? Answer, that's right. Question. Now on this particular day, did you work that day? Answer, that's right. Question. Do you know what day of the week it was? Answer, it was on a Wednesday. Question. Did you eat at home that night? Answer, yes, sir. Question. Did you go out after dinner? Answer, yes, sir. Question. Where did you go? Answer, after dinner about 7 o'clock I left the house. Question. Where did you go? Answer, uptown. Question. Do you mean downtown here? Answer, yes, sir. Question. And did you make any stops? Answer, a couple of places. Question. And I will ask you whether or not later on you were in the vicinity of Washington and Harper Street. Answer, I was. Question. What did you do in that neighborhood? Answer, went into Curly's on Harper. Question. What kind of an establishment is that? Answer, tavern. Question. Sell hot dogs and hamburgers? Answer, no answer. Question. Did you have anything to drink there? Answer, beer. Question. What time did you leave this Curly's place? Answer, just about 10 o'clock. Question. That was on the 13th? Answer, yes, sir. Question. Did you meet anyone in an automobile in front of Curly's? Answer, yes, sir. Question. Do you know who they are? Can you tell the names? Answer, I know one of them was Bob. Question. Do you know his last name? Answer, no, sir. Question. Did you have a conversation with them? Answer, they asked me where I was going. Question. Did you get into their car? Answer, yes. Question. What kind of car was it? Answer, black Chevy Coupe. Question. Who was operating that automobile? Answer, Bob. Question. Where did you go? Answer, to a roller rink. Question. Where is that located? Answer, right off of Marshall Street. Question. Did you meet anyone there? Answer, these 2 boys and a couple of girls. Question. And then what occurred? Answer, they wanted to take them home. Question. Did you? Answer, we all went down to a place called the Hub and had something to eat. Question. And when you left there, where did you go? Answer, to Marty's Drive-In. Question. And what happened there? Answer, nothing, but after that we saw this car involved in an accident. Question. Did you operate that automobile that evening? Answer, no, sir. Question. Who did operate your vehicle, the one that you were riding in? Answer, Bob. Question. Do you know whose automobile that was? Answer, no, sir. Question. And he was in the automobile when you first got into it? Answer, yes, sir. Question. The accident you mentioned, did that involve the car that you were in? Answer, yes. Question. Were you injured? Answer, broke my nose. I was knocked out. You were knocked. Question. You were knocked out, but you know you weren't driving the automobile up to that time? Answer, positively. Question. Can you tell the court what happened after that? Answer, next thing I knew, I was wakened in jail the next morning. Question. And you were taken to the hospital? Answer, yes, sir. I was taken to the hospital, but I don't remember anything. Question. Well, did you discover you were in the hospital after this accident? Answer, yes, sir. Question. Well, at the time of the accident, do you remember having a conversation with anyone? Answer, no, sir. Question. Do you remember any officers there in uniform? Do you remember being taken to the hospital? Answer, no, sir. Question. You don't know whether you were taken in an ambulance or how? Answer, I don't know. Question. When you were taken to the police station, was it evening or daytime? Answer, I don't remember that either, sir. Question. Don't you know? Well, you got to the police station. Did you have a conversation with an officer down there? Answer, Dan Jackson. Question. And did he ask you about the accident? Answer, yes. And that was right on the money. So I applaud you if you got it all. That means you can type 225, pass the 225 test. I believe you're allowed like 57 errors. If you haven't reached this point yet, just keep practicing. I guarantee you just give it time, and you'll get here. And I'm speaking from experience. So, keep practicing, and happy writing, everybody. From the Steno 24/7 channel. We out.